So, members, welcome back. Sorry, the clearance at the border don't require recording, so we had to switch off our camera. But we cleared and then we moved into Kenya. All I can tell you is that at the clearance, when you're clearing at the border, the humans are cleared separately, and also the car is cleared separately. As I told you as we were beginning this road trip, I told you we are moving by private. It's a private road trip. It's by private means. So we are not using a bus. So the car, they clear it separately. However, they ensure that the car is yours. Kindly don't come with a car that isn't yours. You may find issues with this border, the border clearance people. So the car must be yours, and you must ensure the car has the logbook, the details of the logbook, and the details that are in the car. The Ugandan side clearance of the car doesn't take a lot of time, but in Kenya, I'm telling you, in Kenya, things will not be business as usual. So different officers are going to come and they check you, and they'll be around 4. So they will ensure the car is yours, and if they find the car isn't yours, they'll retain the car. I was told by the clearing and forwarding gentleman who was working on our paperwork and what told us, these people here, I'm telling you, once the car isn't in your names, problems. So endeavor to do that. For the people, as usual, yellow fever vaccine, what else? Yellow fever vaccine, your passport. If you don't have a passport, and if you don't have a passport and you're Uganda, East African citizen, carry your national ID. They'll give you what they call a temporary pass. Yeah, the temporary pass, and they'll put the number of days that you're supposed to be there. What else? What do they want? I think those are the details that they want. And what have I left out? Probably those are the details that they want. So endeavor to ensure that you have that. So that is the clearance at the border point. However, ensure that the documents you have them, national ID, like as I said, if you're coming from Rwanda, you're coming. So endeavor to have that. What else? Maybe this is how the Kenyan side of Malaba looks like. People, the matatus you've seen, those yellow striped vans, and the matatus. In Uganda we call them taxis. In Kenya they are matatus. So apparently that is. Then the other thing I need to tell people who would wish to travel privately for an adventure trip to Kenya or any other part of the world, and you're crossing borders, please, when they ask you how long do you wish to remain here, give yourself enough time, especially if you moved with a private car, because cars are very funny. Cars can get issues, what ABCD. Endeavor that you give yourself enough time. If you're there like for 3 days, give yourself apparently 2 weeks. If you're there for 2 weeks, give yourself, put in some extra enough time, because cars can become a problem anytime, and you may find that you may have to tow the car back from the other country, or you may have to repair it from there, and maybe you need to order for the parts out of the country. Remember, you're in a foreign country, so to avoid such issues, endeavor that you give yourself enough time, at least excess time, to cater for any emergencies. I think that's all about the border. In case of any other, but that's about the border. So here we are, as you can see, people, we are now off to Eldoret. Eldoret is the next, I would say, municipality, because the few researches I made, apparently it is alleged that it's not yet a city in Kenya, that it is a municipality. So that's where we are heading. As you can see, our journey has embarked as usual. So here we are in Kenya. Members, Karibu Kenya. Welcome to the Republic of Kenya. Welcome to the Republic of Kenya. So let's move and we see how the trip goes. Thank you. So members, now here we had moved some kilometers. The towns, the small towns are there. So a little bit of, so as you can see, we are moving the climbing lane. And also I was told most of these fuel trucks are going to Eldoret, so we shall really go and see how this Eldoret looks like, people, that these petrol trucks go to Eldoret. So apparently, since we are heading there, we are going to see, and also we we ascertain. But at least what I've observed on Kenya, so far the infrastructure, so far how we have moved, the road is okay. The road is okay, as you can see, people. The road is okay. The quality of the road it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. As a person who is a tourist in Kenya, I've appreciated the infrastructure of the road. It's very fine. At least it is quite better than our Ugandan road, because I've moved in different roads in Uganda. So especially those highway roads, the quality is of okay. I'm enjoying the trip myself. The things are okay. Even you can see, the road itself is an okay road. So we are proceeding, and I think let us continue moving as we see across the road, what, and so on. And also as we enjoy the trip, adventurous trip. So enjoy.
I've not seen a serious town. I've not seen a serious town. I've liked the nature of their roads.
So members, here we had moved. We actually now almost entering Eldoret. The signpost up there was reading 100 meters to Eldoret. I don't know whether they were 100, but it was reading that we were remaining with about few kilometers or meters to Eldoret. So we were moving steadily. But as I told you, the roads in Kenya so far, they are okay. I'm enjoying the trip myself. It's amazing. At least I would say compared to our roads in Uganda. For now, I don't know ahead. We shall continue seeing ahead what is ahead. Because we are still continuing. You may find that up to Eldoret is okay, and then the rest is funny. So we are proceeding because it's an adventure. As I told you when it was beginning, we are adventuring. The roads, the infrastructure, the social life, and so on. So we are adventuring. So maybe when we reach that side, we shall also see how it is. So we are, I think, here we are reaching Eldoret. If not, we have entered Eldoret. So the little about about Eldoret, at least it is an oil pipeline tap of Kenya. So it's where most trucks that are carrying fuel or pick fuel and take it to the other parts of East Africa, where I think, and beyond East Africa. I'm not sure about that. I think it could be Eldoret. I think the outskirts. We must be I think we are in the outskirts of Eldoret. We are in the outskirts. We have not yet reached the CBD of Eldoret. We are still at the outskirts. So this is great. And also we are planning to make a stopover at Eldoret because we need to to check the car's oil levels. It is by the way, in one of the habits they will always teach you in a driving school, at least that one I'm sure, they always teach you to always check the oil levels of your car at the surface after a certain distance. However much the car is new, it's a brand new, take the initiative to always check the oil levels, the coolant, how is the cooling system working. You don't just drive like because I have a new car. What you'll be shocked that however much your car is new, bought it yesterday, it will malfunction engine wise, and you'll get a shock of your life. So endeavor to always make a stopover and also be calculative. You can always know how your car is consuming. If you drive like let me say 150 kilometers or 200, obviously by the time you take it on the road, you must have known how your car is performing. Okay, so here you just take the initiative to check and find out, how is if 200 kilometers and the car still has some levels of coolant. And people, we don't check the coolant. Some people usually check the whatever. This is the coolant valve cover. That is very dangerous. The water can even splash and burns your face or what. We don't check that. If the car's cooling system is working very well, you will always see from the reserve. Yeah, you don't need to check on the. No. It's very, very dangerous. Because if the cooling is not working very well, definitely when you open your reserve, the water there or the coolant there will be boiling like as if it's so. Then you to be a sign that what the system is not working very well. The cooling system of the car not. So about cars, we shall talk about cars some other time. But what I was telling you, always endeavor to check. It's recommended. It's recommended to always check your car, the levels, how they are, and so Eldoret is where we are going to make a stopover. It's some food. By the way, we are going to test the first Kenyan food in Eldoret, guys. We are going to test the first Kenyan food. I don't know. Kenya. I'll later tell you whether they have matoke, whether they have posho, whether they have obviously posho they have ugali, but I don't know whether it is our posho in Uganda. Guys, it is adventure. Remember, it is adventure. So let's. They are sharing food.
Because I saw them kind of
They don't have share. How can the biggest place like share not share for it?
Because this is this fuel station. This is our quick fuel Eldoret.
Quick fuel. But the fuel is not in Eldoret. Look at the trailers. Ati bano abavuga ebimotoka babigula ne babigaya.
What they have is choice of the fuel.
Eldoret.
They are taking it to
Eldoret, Kenya. The city is
up for fuel.
Eh.
What is the difference?
So members, after we are from having our lunch, we are happy, all of us. And now here we are now entering the CBD of Eldoret. As you can see, yeah, Eldoret structures. I'm seeing that skyscraper in front. Yeah, structures are serious. But Kenyans, first tell me, I don't see street lights here. Is it? A culture? I don't see street lights. Or they are just somewhere inside. So I'm seeing a policeman is one who is in front, a traffic man. Is one who is in front who is guiding and is telling us to move. So we are proceeding. Now the other, back to the food, members. We ate posho. We ordered, me I myself, I ordered for ugali. Because I was told that is what was there. They had said rice was finished. It was there but little. So ugali is what I ate, and also my colleagues ate ugali. So we have tasted the first Kenyan food in Eldoret. It has been wonderful. It has been cool. Yeah, I've loved it. I don't know about my colleagues, but me, I've loved it. It was an adventure. It was yeah, would say. But also matoke wasn't there. Potatoes were not there. You know our Ugandan food, guys. Ugandans. You know our Ugandan food wasn't there. But hey, ugali was there. The other option they gave us was my Kenyan friends. Please try to tell me the way it is called in Kenya. It was beans mixed with cassava. Yeah, I think also in Uganda we have it, but in Uganda it is in some parts of the country, especially in the northern part of Uganda. They like that kind of menu or that kind of meal. So in Kenya, is what they call it. So the gentleman offered us 2 meals. He told us there is ugali and there is that particular option. We said banangi. Things are serious. So me, I ordered because I was bad loaf, I ordered for ugali and what was there. Maybe in front we shall, as we are proceeding, maybe in front there in Nairobi we shall get posho, matoke, what else? Matoke, cassava, potatoes, Irish, maybe in front. Let us proceed and we see. Meanwhile, members have been talking about the food, but when you looked at the video backwards, you saw Eldoret is a well-organized city. You can see the structures are serious. What I've observed on our way from Malaba to where we are now, on the highway, I don't know about inside, but on the highway, the Kenyans observe the road reserves. They observe, I think it is a Kenyan policy, I don't know, or it is just on the highway, I don't know. We are yet to see as we are proceeding in front. But as you can see even here, the structures are way far from. They are far from the road. They are not, which is not the case in Uganda. First in Uganda, now here you would find kiosks just close to the road. But here you can see there is a certain distance from the road where the structures are. I will not talk much about the road, as I told you so far. The road is okay, the infrastructure. Actually, we have not encountered potholes. Ever since we left Malaba to where we are, we have not encountered potholes. So far, it is a smooth ride. It's a smooth drive. We are enjoying. And me, myself, I'm enjoying personally the driver. You know, as the drivers, we love good roads. There's no driver who wants a bad road. You know that, my fellow drivers. You know it. When you have a good road, you enjoy. No bumpies, no back aches, no what. No, you're not worried that your shock is going to. No. You move and. So I'm enjoying, and currently now we are moving to. We are looking for there's also Auto Express in Kenya, guys. There's Auto Express. Even in Uganda we have it. I don't know whether it is Uganda or Kenya, but I'm seeing it in Kenya here. But also in Uganda we have Auto Express. So we are moving. We are looking for we are looking for Shell. because we want to fuel. Remember, we last fueled in Uganda and Iganga. We last fueled in Uganda at the side of Iganga. Now we need to fuel also here. So we are looking for where to fuel from. Apparently Shell. Me, I usually use Shell or Total. Those are the two petrol stations I use. And once it comes to lubricants, I use Shell and still Total. Those are the two service providers I use. I've not yet all products providers because they offer products, but this time I was not taking at Total. So I bypassed Total. I'm taking at Shell. So I'm looking for Shell now. So we are moving, but it's yeah, it is. I think I've approached Shell. It looks like as if I've seen Shell somewhere. Yeah, guys, there's Shell. We need to branch off. Oh, finally, I've seen Shell. I've seen Shell. I'm happy. So now, by the way, the fuel. Eldoret, Kenyans, first tell me, your fuel, you're the suppliers of fuel to UG. But I've seen the price there at the, maybe it is in Eldoret, it's not in other parts of Kenya. Maybe it is in Eldoret. I've seen the fuel is a bit high. Apparently, it was only 189. That's a lot of money compared to Uganda, because if I'm calculating here, 189, what is 189? 189, Uganda, okay, let us okay, times 30, that is 5,670. That's a lot of money. Yet in Uganda, we are selling our fuel at about 500 to 90. It's a difference of about 380 shillings. So I don't know. My Kenyan friends, please in the comment try to tell us what's up. The fuel is a bit high in Kenya. So maybe as I'm proceeding in front, it will be cheaper. Maybe since you are proceeding to now we are heading to Nakuru. You never know. You may find a cheaper fuel, but the fuel was quite expensive. Kenyan brothers, East Africa we are brothers. Actually in Africa we are brothers. Even in the entire world we are brothers. They just are these things of white man, black man, but all of us we are brothers. Whether in where or in America, we are all brothers. Unless unfortunately things turn around and now people are killing themselves. But in East Africa we are brothers and sisters in East Africa. So Kenyan friends, you will I tell me why your fuel is expensive, and yet you're the ones who give us fuel. I don't know the irony there. So back to our trip. Here we are heading to Nakuru. So we are. Eldoret looks to be a big city. I think what I've also observed is that starting with Eldoret, the one I've seen, it's a bit organized. It's not a bit. It's organized actually. We have talked about the road reserves are maintained. Hey guys, there's also rubies, but for rubies, that's what I know it is from Kenya, so I don't have to get excited so much. So I've seen it is organized, and it is a big city. I think it is a city. I misquoted it from municipality. I think it is a city. I'm not so sure. Our Kenyan brothers and sisters will guide us on that. So we are. So let us proceed, guys, to Nakuru.